Hi and welcome to this video with some additional information on the Apelles palette. We have made an introduction to the Apelles palette video before, and as you might remember, the core colors are titanium white, yellow ochre brown from Old Holland, Chinese vermilion from Senlier, and this iron oxide black from a Swedish brand called Becker's. But if you have a cool black color, that's the important thing. Those are the core colors. Now you can add extra colors to that fit perfectly into this palette, and that is the brilliant yellow. These are all from Old Holland. Brilliant yellow. You have the brown ochre deep, and you have the green umber. So the Apelles palette is sort of divided twofold at least. You have the cool colors, white and black, and you have the warm colors. And of these two, the red Chinese vermilion is fairly cool. So you have a doubly divided warm-cool palette. These extra colors, this is obviously a fairly warm color. That adds a nice layer because you can then use some lighter colors without having to mix obviously all the time and still have a warm color. You have the brown ochre deep, which is a fairly gray brown color. It's not too yellow, it's not too red, it's fairly neutral, although gray is stretching the term somewhat obviously. Then you have the green umber, which is a dark and really quite cool green color, and it's perfect for painting outside when you're painting in the summertime or whatever else you would need your green colors for. So in addition to that, I can mix any number of extra colors. This is a small selection. I like to at least have a gray color pre-mixed. This is perfect for my use, at least when I paint self-portraits. Having light skin, gray color is really instrumental to get the warmth of the warmer colors, and also to neutralize colors that are too warm, so that they sort of keep their color somehow, but sort of lower their shoulders with a mixture of gray in there. Then you have what I call the universal color. It's a dark brownish gray color, much grayer than the brown ochre deep, and it's a perfect color to start with, sort of a go-to color when it comes to a neutral background and a color to tone your canvas with if you want to start wet in wet and do a sort of a grisaille in the beginning. Then we have a color that is suitable to my self-portraits, and obviously you would mix whatever color you would need for a specific motif. If you're painting a landscape which has a special type of green, you could mix that as a middle tone and apply that. And of course, in all these cases, don't rest on your laurels. You still have to keep mixing these colors, but you get more readily to the point. So the last thing we are going to talk about today is also the type of brushes that I typically use, at least in the beginning, and this advice from Anders Zorn, a Swedish painter, on how to avoid sort of contaminating your colors, but and then getting the color that you actually want. So let's get to it. Thank you for checking out this video from the School of Apelles. To watch the full video and access our premium library, go to caveofapelles.com/subscribe and become a $10 patron. That's caveofapelles.com/subscribe.